Hi guys, this is just a quick video to go through UK legal knife options for those who don't particularly want to carry a Swiss Army knife but live in the UK and have to abide by the strict knife laws that we now have. So these knives are under 7.7 centimeters long or 3 inches long, and they are non-locking. So just a quick video to go through them all. Let's run through them. So starting with this one here, this is the Boker Worldwide. Quite a chunky knife, nice scales, large sweeping blade, very strong backlock. This will not close on you. Pocket clip, rather aggressive looking. It may get you in trouble if you're just searched whilst carrying this. It is legal, but it does raise eyebrows, this version. Very stiff spring, so safe but aggressive looking. This is the San Remo, the WA, it's on the blade, WA 731-A1. You see it there. Just like a Swiss Army knife. Very nice blade though. Thicker blade. Very sharp. This tool comes with a very good pair of scissors. Bottle opener and flathead screwdriver, seatbelt cutter or serrated blade for cutting rope, and a flathead screwdriver. I do question how safe that is using a screwdriver if that's a non-locking tool at an angle, but it is there. Corkscrew, an awl or reamer, nice carbide glass breaker, I would want to call it. Could be useful if you kept this in the car, needed to get out in an emergency. And a very discreet pair of nice tweezers, very long, very fine end. Probably better than the Swiss Army knives for splinters. Got a pocket clip there. You do have a little lanyard loop there. G10 scales, very nice little knife. You can get that off AliExpress. This is £30. This is £25. This cost me £20. This is called the Bastard Halibut. And I'm not just making that up. It's actually called the Bastard Halibut. This is a D2 steel. Very sharp. What it has got though, it's got a black coating on it. Nice scales. But it does have a little pin, which I've just put in to show you. I will just get this out, 1 second. This pin, which is found there, effectively you pop it in there. It's for doing a tension on the knife blade, but effectively if you pop it in there, it will turn this into a locking blade. It's supposed to be for outdoors and if you ever need to use a fixed blade, but if you're going to carry this, it's fairly aggressive looking anyway. Leave this at home because this could imply that this is a fixed blade. So I put it back in its slot for now. Try and find the slot. which is there. It does have a nice pummel end, so you could smash a car windscreen if you needed to get someone out in an emergency. I'll show you. There we go. Nice scales. It does feel nice. It's quite smooth opening. Very, very sharp. D2 steel is sharp. Next we've got the Hygyos Mikami. This is a Japanese folding friction folder. So to open it, push down on the lever. It's got a nice sweeping blade. Carbon steel blade. To use it, you would hold that. It stops the blade closing on your fingers. This is razor. This is the sharpest knife I own by miles. If I just get a piece of paper, I will show you. This is with no force at all. I'm holding it that lightly. It will go through anything. You could shave with this, but you do have to keep your thumb on it. It will dull quicker than the other ones because it's so sharp. And obviously, if you get water on it, it will rust quicker, being carbon steel. More something, if you're looking for something different, a talking point, then this may be your one, but not as practical as the others, but very collectible. It's got Japanese inscriptions down the side. Oh, sorry about the camera work. There we go. Next we have the very budget friendly £7 shard or Schrade Imperial Sodbuster. Did I say that right? Sodbuster? Sodbuster. Yeah, I don't know how they say it. Little knife. Nothing special. Looks old school style. Little pen blade. Nice lock up. It doesn't get razor sharp. It will do a job. Not the best steel in the world. Something for those on a budget. They do a yellow version of this, which I prefer, but I can't find my yellow version. But cheap little knife, handy little knife to have around. So there's that one. This is the Boker Continental carbon steel blade. Slip joint. This has had much use around the house for me. It's got a nice patina on it at the moment where it's been used quite frequently. That's the good thing about carbon steel. They do give that rustic look after a while. Nice wooden handles. Very, very sharp. Not your most tactical looking knife. Flies under the radar. Something that looks like it's been passed down from generations. I like the look of it. Looks very nice. About £15 to buy. Right. This beast here is the Lansky World Legal. £20 to buy. Amazon sell it as well. Pocket clip. Reversible pocket clip. Nice. I believe these are G10 scales. 90-degree opening. Did you hear that click? That's solid back spring. Almost like a fixed blade. It's that tough. Really nasty looking claw shape blade. It is pretty sharp, but I wouldn't want to get stopped by the police with one of these if you're living in the UK. It may raise some eyebrows. It's Feels good in hand. Pocket carry. You can also put it on a lanyard if you wanted to carry it. You could pummel with that end. Unfortunately, I had my finger in that once when I closed it, and I don't know if you can see the scars. It was nearly took my finger off. I closed. It was my fault, but that is a powerful spring. Very tactical looking, very similar to the Worldwide, but very cheap. Well made, but budget friendly. And lastly, this is the Squeezer, made by the guys that used to work for Wenger, which are now part of Victorinox, the guys that make Swiss Army knives. Very similar to a Swiss Army knife. Rubber scales, very comfortable. Nice, very sharp pen blade, longer than a Swiss Army knife. This is the D02, which is their minimalist version, the one with just one blade, a bottle opener, corkscrew for opening bottles, and a pair of tweezers hidden away. Now, this is quite hard to find. I only paid £10 for this from a website called Henny Haynes. They do normally come with a lock inside, but I believe the lock has been removed. Normally you would engage the lock by pressing in on the cross and that would lock it, but this is a UK legal version, so you press in. You don't need to do anything to lock this, it's just had the lock removed. Very nice, very similar to a Swiss Army knife, just a bit more comfortable to hold. So there we have my cheaper versions of the Swiss Army knife and other alternatives to look at. Thanks for watching.